Welcome back to Vegas Live with Ninon. And right next to me, I have Dana Daye. Dana Daye, you know very, very well. And if you don't, you should. Dana Daye is a singer. I've known her for quite a few years now in Vegas, which is absolutely marvelous. As we all know, I was talking about in my last show about the pandemic and everything that's going on and sort of, the entertainment business has kind of fallen flat on its nose, and it's really been really, really bad for Vegas. So, Dana, I want to ask you, how are you?
I'm doing great.
You're doing great now. Now, she got the virus.
Ooh,
I have to tell you a
funny
funny story. She talked about the virus, and because I've been out and I do my thing, and as you very well know,
you never got the virus.
I never got the virus. I hate to tell that I didn't get tested, which probably everyone's going to call me now. But I didn't get tested. I haven't had the vaccine. I haven't done anything yet. Yeah. But I'm fine. I've been in all the casinos. I've been everywhere. But I'm British. I'm very strong. I don't take any medicine. I don't do anything like that. I don't like all that stuff. Now, you talked about it, and she kept talking and talking. I can't go here, and she's got the mask on and everything else. In the meantime, she gets it. And I'm not laughing. I said to her when she got it, I said, at last you have it, because once you get it, then you won't have to have it again.
Right.
So I was really excited she got it, because then she didn't have to talk about it anymore, about getting it.
Yes.
Now, but you were very sick.
Well, what happened was I was being careful, and
you were very, very
went
careful.
Different places.
She had the masks on and everything.
But I had, for the first time in like 2 decades, I had a kind of a bad tooth, and I thought, my God, is my tooth infected? So I put off even having cleanings. So I had to go to the dentist, and that's where I think I got it.
That's where you got it.
It turned out to be just a little cavity.
The cavity was fine, but the body fell apart.
Well, that, and I had an eye exam, and then that was the end of the week. And then the day before Thanksgiving, I felt like somebody put acid in my brain. I had the worst headache I've ever had, and...
So you went through the whole procedure of what everybody says they get.
Oh my God! My back felt like somebody just ripped my muscles, and then I would cough, and it was anyway. Yeah, I did, and I had a fever.
But now,
well, I'm 20 pounds thinner than I was this time
last
fabulous.
year. You look fabulous. You were telling
me
the
COVID diet. I recommend it.
But she was saying her face was very, very thin.
Well,
Your face is beautiful.
Pounds back.
Your face is beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful. You're looking really cool.
I put makeup on again.
She's got makeup on. She's got the whole stuff going on. So, but now you are a singer.
I'm a singer.
And singer, whatever. And you've done very well over the years. But in the last year, you have not been able to entertain, though. I think you did a couple of gigs, but that's when we say 2 in 1 year, it's not very many. So what's going on?
Okay, so before that, we were, what was it called? Shut down last March.
Yes.
I was making all of my income singing, and I was doing several things with different groups and different things on my own. And all of them were canceled. I had done a convention with a group. Some of them were being canceled, and we ended up doing it. So I was able to collect unemployment and just kind of lay low. And I got sick, and I'm one of those more careful people.
Yeah, she's very, very careful.
Well, there's all different types of people.
Well, that's what makes the world.
I choose to be more cautious, and I hate myself for that, because I wish I could be more like, oh, I don't care, but it's just my nature.
That's who you are.
So now I'm seeing that everyone's out. I've had some emails, and I've been asked, even for Easter, I was supposed to sing with my Las Vegas Mass Choir, which I chose not to for right now, just a little bit longer. And I had some...
Even for Easter, that's like another month ahead. So you will still won't do it.
Yeah.
Really?
Because I went to... Yeah.
So you believe that you could get this back again then?
No, I don't think so. I'm just being careful. My whole thing was...
She's totally the opposite to what I am. I'm sort of out there, and you're in there.
Yes.
And there's nothing wrong with either, because that's what makes the world
it's
go
who
round.
we are and what we do. But
yes.
I've been around friends. I had a friend over. We worked on my furniture. We refinished my dressers. And, I've been doing things, and I have been asked. I had an email to perform 3 times in a month at a place, and I just said, let's just get through till around March. And now it is March. So.
Yeah, now it's time to get out there.
But I have some ideas in my mind. I've been rehearsing or practicing at home. I'm thinking about looking for someone and putting something together. I'm getting, it's like that spring fever feeling.
Oh, how wonderful.
Yeah, so, you know.
She's been laying down a little bit too much. So now
I
she wants
really
to get out.
laid down.
Yeah, you
boy.
really laid down.
But,
now she wants to get up and out and,
Oh,
and,
God,
and
yes.
about.
I mean,
Now, how about all your friends? How are they doing?
Everyone's good. Yeah.
Everyone's good.
Yes.
Good.
Arlene said to say hello. We spoke
Oh,
on
Arlene,
the phone
yes.
just
How's
before.
she doing? All right?
Yeah, she has something in her eye again. She has an
dear.
infection.
Yeah, she's been very sick, Eileen,
she's
and we
feeling
wish her all the
sick,
best.
yes.
She's back with eye problems. One eye and then the other eye, and she had COVID, and I don't know. She's been through a year, maybe 2 years of really bad luck.
But this Sunday I'm singing with social media. I'm going to be on the show and do a couple songs, and
that's Maria, right?
Maria, yeah. She had mentioned something about maybe doing my own thing or taking over a spot for her, and that was during COVID. So I'm going to talk to her about that, and I'm going to get out. You know, I have people asking me to sing, and I'm ready to do it.
Wait a second. Can you sing a cappella?
Of course.
Go ahead then. Let's have this beautiful. It's a beautiful voice.
Thank you. I'll do an oldie called "Sentimental Reasons."
All right. You don't have to do the whole thing. There's a little bit.
No, I'll just do the beginning.
Whatever you want.
Okay. I love you for sentimental reasons. I hope you do believe me. I'll give you my heart. That's it.
There you go. I love it. Beautiful voice. Absolutely beautiful. But when she does a whole performance, absolutely amazing.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I had, God, I mean, I can't wait to see a lot of the work that I was doing just before the shutdown, like I said, was conventions.
Yes.
So I look forward to when everything gets up and going. I'm going to put the word out that I'm ready.
Get the word out there that you're ready and everything's happening and what's going on. What would you like to say to all the performers out there? How can they get back in it again? How can they start, doing it all?
Well, there were some that were out there this whole time.
Yes.
And a couple of them, won't mention names, when I put on Facebook that I had COVID, messaged me and told me that they had it too, but they didn't go public with it. But, for 3 or 4 weeks.
I don't think everybody should go public with it. And I don't think every year we have flu. I know this was a little different one, but I think it was, the whole thing was, I have my own opinions. And I probably shouldn't.
What I was going to say was some of the people, they're still out. So there was a core, a handful or a group that during this time stayed out there. And there's another one who's performing all over, no names, who messaged me and said they had it a little less than a year ago. Because I said, you're not afraid of that, getting it. But this person said
I think a lot of people had it without knowing what it was over a year ago. I personally think I may have had it. I was never that sick because whenever I get sick every January I get my sick. First. But as soon as I don't feel well, I stay home. And I was home for 3 days. I didn't go out. I didn't do anything. And I took Tylenol. So there's a good ad for Tylenol. I took Tylenol. And within 3 days, it was totally gone. So I don't use up my energy. I don't do a lot of stuff. I put myself very low and I get rid of it because I know I can get sick. So I think maybe I did have it in a mild way. I don't know, but I have that every year, so I don't know what you want to call it.
I'm glad you didn't get it bad, but we're opening up now. And a lot of performers I'm seeing, it's kind of like a rebirth is taking place.
Yeah, they're all coming out.
And they're, somebody, I think I saw Clint Holmes is performing.
Oh, I love Clint Holmes.
And he's calling it the rejuvenation,
we're all rejuvenated. We've had a year of rest.
A year, and this year, it's been a great year for me personally as a human being.
Yeah, I know.
I just
look great.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. I'm just I'm relaxed. It's like a vacation.
Well, you're coming back with a new show
I'm coming
and a new
back.
everything.
Oh my God! You better watch out.
Now,
you're going to see.
I was about a singer. Does a singer, because since you're out a whole year, I do believe because you're a singer, you have to keep practicing because with a voice, you can't just not sing for a year.
I have a Bose speaker. I have a cordless Shure mic. I have good equipment that I wasn't using. I have my laptop. So I sit
Good.
in my home and I sing, sometimes for 2 or 3 hours. My voice is
keep
strong.
your voice going.
Yeah, and I'm looking through the music that I was doing and trying to find like my niche, because I do everything. I literally do from like.
What about jazz? Do you like jazz?
I do.
Yeah, I love jazz.
Yes.
Oh, I love jazz.
Yes.
Yeah, and the blues.
The blues,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
jazz, all types of music. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. So how do you like, you've lost all this weight, you're looking great.
Thank
How do you
you.
like with losing all the weight? Does it give you more confidence? Do you feel good?
Unfortunately, the way that I lost it wasn't good, but oh yeah. And so
Well, no, it's how she lost the weight. Well, losing the weight was good.
Okay,
But
how
it's
do I feel?
How it was, yeah.
I feel great, and this is what happened. My old habits that live in my mind for my whole
Disappeared.
life were saying, go ahead and pull into McDonald's and get that hot fudge sundae, So I started doing that, and then I saw a couple pounds creeping back, and I thought, here I go. So I'm on my way up now. So
you got to curb that a little bit.
yes, so I'm like the last few
Fast
days.
foods are out.
Yeah, so I'm steaming vegetables, and I had some ground turkey, and a couple days, and I'm back down to the weight that I had reached. But I love it. I'm so happy. I have clothes that every year I'd say, well, maybe next year. And then finally I've been able to wear the clothes.
Wear the clothes. And so you're feeling as I say, with everything and with life, there's the good part. You can look at the bad part of it. You can look at the good part of it.
Yeah.
So I think with you can really right now sit here looking at the good side of it. Let's look at all the good things it did to you. So you were home practicing your voice. You lost the weight. You got your hair all put together. You've got makeup on. She's out. You're out. You're ready to go.
I'm ready to go. But
there's a but.
No. I'm
There's
ready
a good
to go.
but.
To add to that, I just felt like it was a year of self-reflection and a year of just really
reinventing yourself.
Yeah, like things that you don't take for granted, like the basics. Like I have my 2 daughters, and they became, I've been so
very
busy.
precious and very close to you.
Yeah, we got much closer. My
isn't that lovely?
family, I just like the things that matter.
Yeah.
And going out.
We're all going to look back on it because it's kind of over. Though they say that something else is coming, and there's always something else coming in anyway, so it doesn't really make much difference. There's always one goes out, and one door closes, another one opens.
Yeah.
But I think if we can look at the positive side of everything that happened, a lot, like you said, a lot of the families have come together.
Who are your friends? Who are your real?
Who are your real true friends? Because
so many people go out. There's groups and groups, and I was invited just the other night to go with the group, which I will take them up on that next time they call. I was like, I don't know. Who are you? Like, I have a core group of people that I got real close to. It just kind of made us like rethink our lives and go
Isn't that great? You can do
in a
more
positive
in your life
way.
Yes, in a positive way.
I like it. I feel so much more grounded.
You feel grounded and rejuvenated.
And lighter.
And do you have now different ideas, different things you think you're going to try? Because there's no harm in trying anything out there. It is your life, and you can try anything you want.
Definitely. Like musically and just, and just
everyday thinking.
Well, I first of all, because I live alone and I wasn't going out, it hit me like in a strange way, because it played tricks with my mind, and I was like a roller coaster. I was like, okay, this week I'm feeling great, and then the next week I was kind of like,
what happened?
Oh my God, that wall! I'm noticing the wall over there. So, the walls are coming in, and the next week, I'm great again. Yes. So, what I did, I want to say is, because I was home alone, I made a routine. I made myself get up, make my bed, get dressed, put on shoes. And I've been walking.
Isn't that great? That's
walking,
great.
But
funny
anyway,
you talk about making the bed. I make my bed every single morning.
Yeah.
I will not, because I don't want to walk into my room because it's kind of all over the place. I don't know what I do fight at night. I don't know what happens at night, but these things are everywhere. But I'm not a peaceful sleeper, obviously. But yes, I think I think making the bed is a very It makes you feel good.
It makes you.
It completes
I think
a day.
in the this military, like the Army or Navy or whatever, they make their beds. I've heard that. It's like
but they really have to make them. I mean,
but,
like inch, tuck, tuck.
With a little toothbrush.
I don't know.
But my mother, I grew up with a mother who was always 5 to 10 minutes late, which that's something I'm getting over because I inherited that. I just felt like normal, and she didn't make her bed. She would say, "Why should I make it? I'm going to just be back in there in a couple hours." So anyway, but I made.
That's not the point. The point is when you come into the room to go to bed and you turn over the sheet to get into bed. It's a wonderful feeling. It's like you're opening up a whole new world, and you get in and it's all lovely and made and comfortable.
You're right. I never thought of it that way.
Yeah, when you open the bed, I always feel whenever I turn the sheet, because in hotels, or they used to, I don't think they do it now, but in Europe anyway, and in England, they would turn it down at night, and they would turn over a little piece which was the invite to get into the bed, and they should turn it
like
down.
A little invitation.
Yes, an invitation.
Right?
And then sometimes in hotels they put a little chocolate or a flower. Hawaii they put a little flower, which is
Aloha.
really sweet. Aloha. Melikaliki maka is a thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. That's my singing.
Never be a hula dancer.
No, I don't know a hula dance. How can anybody reach you to book you?
Dana Sing a Song at hotmail.com, and I'm on Facebook, Dana Daye, Daye.
Yes.
And that's
how she can be reached. She's ready for bookings now. She's ready to get up. She's opened up her complete new life, and that's what they're doing in Vegas.
I got a new attitude.
She's got a new attitude.
It's a rebirth.
We're all being on a rebirth. It's absolutely amazing. But I just want to thank everybody out there. Thank you for watching Vegas Live with Ninon. And don't forget, nothing happens without you, because if you don't watch me and if you don't support me, we don't have a show. So thank you, everybody out there, for supporting us and also supporting our entertainers and also supporting Vegas. We'll be right back with our next guest. If you enjoyed the last show we just did and all the other shows, don't forget to subscribe Vegas Live with Ninon on YouTube. We've got plenty more coming up and our guests are amazing. So don't forget to subscribe. We'll be right back. Vegas Live with Ninon.